Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is the Divine Force. Last time we made our assault on the Empire and we went all through to the Inner Sanctum. We beat the Vey'l operatives that were there. We also beat an entirely big army of soldiers as well. And of course we went after the Emperor himself. And when he lost, he left. He just bolted it. And they left one of their allies behind, and I think they did it intentionally. We also learned a lot more about the Duma, which is basically from a race, the Scorpion. Well, I'm calling it a race, but it could be a technology depending on how you're looking at it. And they're basically looking to merge with organic life to create next form of evolution. And I think that's what they're going to do with the Emperor at some point. But for now, we're on our way to the Basilica, and I think we have like 24 to 45 hours before Ray's brother comes with his ship, or an unknown vessel that's along the way. And I think that's the reason why we can't find the Emperor and of course the Vey'l operatives, because they're hiding until the ship gets here. But that's where we are right now, so let's get straight into it, to the Basilica. Oh, and on another note, I leveled up a few levels with our characters, and what I did with those points, I thought of something really interesting to implement in my party, and I did that with every single party member. I raised their auto healing, so we have 3% at regular intervals, and first aid, so some of them have already first aid on level 10. Laeticia is still on the way there, meaning that we get a interval restoration of 3% HP, which is quite a big deal, and whenever we get hit we have a chance to recover more HP as well. And I have noticed that while grinding a few levels, it did help keeping my HP up more. I'm hoping to see that during story combat as well, because we have been seeing that sometimes one of our characters like Nina or Albaird, which is more of a mage fighter than a direct melee fighter, have the tendency to have a lot lower HP. So I'm hoping with this we can compensate a little bit, keeping them alive a little longer, because when someone goes down, it's really hard to get them back up again because of how adamant the enemies are in trying to knock us down. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping it will help, but the future will have to tell us that. So yeah, let's continue on with the main story. Ooh, the ancient coil. Yeah, that was a really nice place. Okay, I thought we had to be in here, but I'm thinking we're just going through the entire structure and out to the other end. So where's the entrance to this? Am I missing something? Wait, was there a chamber inside that I didn't see? Could be. Huh. Because this says I need to be outside. Oh, wait. Wait. Really? No, I didn't know we could open up that door. Alright, that explains a lot. Alright.
So Baldur fled. I find it hard to believe.
But the reality is my father has abandoned the capital, and the powers of the throne have been transferred to me.
Then...
Neither I nor the citizens of the Empire ever wished for this war. If your kingdom were to offer peace, we would be most receptive.
Prince Gerard, after your good mother was sent to be wed, the kingdom and the Empire enjoyed amicable relations. I ask you now, Emperor Gerard, new sovereign of the Vey'l Empire, can there be peace between us again?
That is all I could ever ask.
And there it is. Peace between two nations, after removing one hostile force.
The unidentified vessel is apparently no less than 3 hours away from Aster IV's orbit.
And the Aldous?
They are 16 hours out.
Unfortunately, the unidentified vessel also possesses speed on par with the Astoria. Depending on what they want, it may be dangerous to take our time here.
Was hoping we would have had a bit more time.
What do we do about Lola?
Even if we apprehend her and take her with us, our own violations of military law rule out the prospect of a proper investigation. The Akizuki's purpose is to rescue the crew of the Aegis. I'd prefer to postpone the arrest of any Virian deserters until we're properly prepared. Laeticia, can you keep an eye on Lola in the meantime?
Yes. There are a great many things we wish to ask her as well.
Great, thank you. On behalf of the Federation, I sincerely apologize for this inconvenience.
Oh, nice gesture. If only I could stick around a little longer, I could gather some intel from her. And take it back to Vergold as a nice souvenir. Sorry for rushing off like this.
If you cannot take me with you, then perhaps I can ask that you not leave.
It'd be hard to refuse if you did.
Forgive me. I did not intend to impose upon you, and yet... Must you leave so abruptly? We have yet to even thank you.
You saved my life. Took me in and helped me to survive on this world. Rescued my friends as well. It wouldn't be fair of me to ask you for anything else.
You have made the princess cry.
A man who brings a woman to tears is a vile man indeed.
So you're leaving?
Yes. Remaining on this world any longer will do nothing more than cause harm.
I am hoping this is not farewell forever.
No, we Vergoldians aren't bound by Federation laws. If I start missing you guys, I can come whenever I want. And if you call, I'll come running. Not to mention Duma here. There's no way we're getting it away from Laeticia now. And since it is Yidis's cargo, we'll have to come back to get it.
Yes, that is true.
Do not think of staying away too long. I dislike leaving my debts unpaid.
Indeed, I formally command you to visit us again. I dare say your name shall never be forgotten in the Kingdom of Aucerius.
Mariel to Akizuki. Requesting transport.
Ray,
No better hands for this nation to be in than yours.
She'll miss her friends.
Farewell, Ray.
Goodbye, Laeticia.
I wonder what the story will, how the story will evolve now, because we're missing the part that Ray is doing right now, and we know there's an unknown vessel coming in a few hours.
Nina, lift your head.
Laeticia.
Yeah.
Ray said that he would see us again. He does not lie. I know he would not say as much if he did not mean it. That is why we need to make this land a more peaceful place in time for their next visit. Right?
It is as you say.
Everyone, let us end that which makes our future uncertain.
You refer, of course, to Valange, Gaston, and the Emperor, yes?
Yes. If they are not found, the Empire could be led astray yet again.
I suggest we go chat with our friend in that case.
You mean our guest in the cells?
Yes, Lola. She must know at least a little bit more than she's letting on. Alright, let's rearrange our party a little bit. Who do we want in here? Well, let's be honest. We do want Nina in here. We can have Midas. Oh, the group is so small now, isn't it? Alright, and we can use Malkia as a fighter, right? That should be more than possible. With the extra levels, I think we should be more than okay.
If I must.
And as you can see, Laeticia is way ahead on levels than the rest of the party. That's mainly because she has her own experience increasing skills, which gives her a, let's say, a step up on the rest. And I'm still working on making better accessories for more experience. So far I've made an accessory that gives us 4 times gold and 4 times item drops, which will help us be able to buy whatever we want whenever we want. So we're doing good on that front. I'm trying to do the same thing with our experiences, getting the necessary accessories that work with that. And of course, if I do find the skills, because I have so far I've only found one that can enhances the factor on accessories, I will put it on a piece of clothing that anybody can wear, so we can just switch out the accessories and of course those equipments to make better stuff. Because preferably we'd want 2 rings with 4 factors that will increase experience gains, and a shirt that increases the factor that we have been using on it, giving us the most bang for our buck when it comes to experience, giving us all the extra leeway we need when we are trying to level up our characters. That way we don't have to go crazy all the time. We can just use it whenever we feel like our opponents are getting the better of us a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can...
That's where they kept Chloe, right?
It is!
The very same. We should come upon it heading west from here. Let us go.
Yeah, I remember.
Pardon our intrusion.
It appears our situations have reversed.
Indeed. However, Lola, I have not come here to execute you.
You're here to ask about Colonel Valange, Gaston, and the Emperor.
You seem intelligent. No good will come of leaving them unaccounted for.
I assume you have a thought as to where they may have fled?
Silence will not help you.
We pledged our loyalty to the Emperor. If you wish for me to break that oath, I ask only that you offer me appropriate incentive.
See, that's what I find most odd. With your abilities, you all could have assumed control of the Empire. Why swear loyalty to an underdeveloped master?
Because the Emperor may just become the savior of our homeworld. Back at the Imperial capital, you asked why we had such an interest in Duma.
We did.
Colonel Vey'l and Gaston have been assimilated once already. Our home, the planet of Vey'l, was subtly, yet irreversibly, infiltrated by Scorpium. Duma was one of their advanced scouts.
Duma is...
You all seem to be making use of its abilities conveniently. That convenience is how Duma and the Scorpium find acceptance. Before we knew it, all of Vey'l was.
We have only just begun to learn about the greater galaxy. There is much I wish to ask about the Vey'l, Scorpium, and you, Lola.
What would that gain you? I'm an enemy of the kingdom. You'd be better off executing me immediately.
Lola...
I have no home to return to. That Federation officer will kill me to keep my mouth shut.
Mariel would never do such.
I can't trust any member of the Federation. His Majesty, the Colonel, and Gaston are gone too. This is where it ends for me.
You give up quite easily.
What?
Despite stating quite plainly that we had no intentions of executing you, you have proven less resolute than imagined. Aucerius will soon make peace with Emperor Gerard. We must know the truth of this war, so that neither we nor the Empire will ever allow it to happen again. Thus, you are an invaluable witness for all parties involved. If you will commit to helping build peace between our lands, we are willing to negotiate with you. Why, exactly, did you come to our world?
To... save Vey'l.
You wish to save your home?
But... to be honest, I just wanted to live a quiet life with... the Colonel.
I believe both I and Emperor Gerard could easily grant such a wish.
If I cooperate, will you guarantee my life?
Of course she will.
You have my word.
The Colonel and Gaston, too.
That depends on them, but I will do what I can.
And don't hand me over to that Federation officer if she returns.
On my family's name.
Our ship, the Tyrannus, crashed to the east of the Imperial capital. I believe that's where the Colonel, Gaston, and His Majesty are now.
You speak of a celestial ship?
Free me from this place. I have to go to them. You won't know how to get inside the ship without me. Like I said, the Tyrannus is east of the Imperial capital. Let's go.
Okay, she is taking a risk by trusting her, but let's be honest, I don't think we have a choice if we want to make progress in this. And if it's true what she's saying, that she wanted to save Vey'l from whatever the Scorpion did to her homeland, it is an honorable thing to do. Just the way they did it wasn't at all, so we need to give it a chance to have her do it in a better way. Because let's be honest, if the Princess Laeticia has the option to help them save their home, she would do it in a heartbeat. As long as it doesn't destroy her own country, of course. So yeah, it's a risky take by removing her from her prison cell. And of course taking her to where they know where the others is. But I don't think it's a bad choice.
I never thought I would ever walk through the Kingdom of Aucerius freely. Don't you think everyone will be afraid of me?
You are traversing in our company. No one will fear.
It's not far from here to the southern fort gates.
We should expect the enemy ready in numbers. Might be best to first ensure all our preparations are in order.
I think we have, with all the extra levels we've gained and adjusting our skill tree and our passives to help in that regard. And I think the reason why Malkia and Midas HP is lower is because that's what they gained with all the level ups we had. And haven't fought yet. So they should be able to gain it all back in a fight or two. Oh, careful. Uh-oh. I think I need to teleport a bit. Because I think I just made her a bit stuck. It happens. All in the acquiring of Duma points. Okay, so where do they want me to go?
This ship of yours, the Tyrannus, it lies eastward of our position.
Further east than the Imperial capital. You needn't be so on guard. I won't try anything.
I will not forgive you for spreading Helgar's disease.
Oh, that. Yes, I can understand why you wouldn't.
You say that without care.
If it sounded easy to you, then that's because you're still a child. Do you truly think that what I brought about didn't pain me?
That doesn't change what you did. I will never be able to excuse your actions.
That's fine. I never expected to be forgiven.
Yeah, for her apparently it was a means to an end to get to the goal she needed to be at, so... Does it make it right? No, it does at best make it understandable. Alright, just a few monsters to warm ourselves up to combat as always. Let's see, where do we need to be? It's pretty far away. Can we not get to the capital and then get out there and be a lot closer to where we need to be for our goal? I think that might be a little bit more wiser. Why travel far if we can just teleport closer? Especially considering our position within this capital. Because we conquered it. Yes, we are trying to make a peaceful bond, but in the end we did conquer the region by taking out the Emperor. The fact that he fled like a coward did of course don't think. What's this cat doing here? Oh, it was one of the kitties we had to search for a quest. Nice. I don't mind that. That's easily fulfilling quest markers along the way. Yeah, but our main goal is to continue on with the quest, find out where Gaston and the others are. Yeah, we are getting to a new region, so this will mean that new areas need to be loaded in and processed, of course. Wait, is that a ship? Is that the ship?
Initiate and within sufficient output.
Had I only trained harder.
See, keeping our HP levels up with these skills is proven to be really useful, so let's hope in the long haul it will keep doing the same.
Absolutely incredible. Raymond's pod pales in comparison.
So there are more of these massive objects flying amongst the stars.
The Tyrannus is actually on the smaller side. Come, let's go inside.
Which is more than true, cause Raymond's pod was just a escape vessel, not even an entire ship.
How exquisite.
Alright, I wonder how they will greet us, or if we're gonna get captured by them straight away. Because you have no idea what kind of forces are in there, what kind of defenses. Yeah, Laeticia is taking a very high risk. I understand why she's taking this risk, but it's still a very high risk.
So this is what it's like inside.
Astounding.
Nearly all of its functions have ceased. Now, let's head to the bridge. The Colonel and the others may be there.
Defenses?
What? What? Why are the security droids attacking me?
That just must mean they're here. That seems pretty obvious even to someone like me.
Attack!
Come on, we can handle a few droids.
Warning. Energy levels low.
We just need a few extra AP. It's just a bit too tight quarters to do any blindsiding.
Stars above. I suppose it would be safe to assume there will be similar obstacles ahead.
Probably. How long do you plan to cower? Get a hold of yourself.
Yes, you're right.
Be on your guard as we make our way to this bridge.
Yeah, and Nina, you can be a little bit nicer. She is trying to help us here. I know we can't trust her, but yes, she is trying to help in some regard. I'm guessing we better explore the region as well, just for any potential treasures. Uh-oh. Yes, blindside. Give me more AP so we can fight more, fight harder, fight faster. Unless we are getting hit here. Wow, that took away everything I've gained. Thankfully, we are more than... What the hell is that? It's probably a residual attack of one of the enemies. I was hoping that we get some treasure out of this. So this will take us forward? No, I'm curious to see what the other path then has in store for us. Locked, so we need to go all around. Nope, this is locked as well. Ah, okay. We need to find switches to open up the door so we can get to other locations. And of course, whatever extra AP we can gather, we should definitely go for it. But why are they having corpses on the ship? Are they using those for potential combatants? Or are they experimenting with human bodies here, which would be very bad? And yes, I'm just having a quick look around.
Where is this bridge, and to what does it connect?
It's not the sort you're thinking of. and usually we could take the turbo lift up. But it'll be no easy feat to get there in this mess. We'll need to take the cargo transporter down below deck first, and make our way to the lift from there.
Let us make for this transporter of yours then.
We'll try. But like I said before, I want to explore other regions as well, just for the sheer heck of it. Yes, treasure.
Exquisite.
Money and modern day technology. More than enough to reason a perusal of surroundings. Yeah, I also gave Midas an ability to heighten up his casting, so he will cast magic more often.
Exquisite.
Which will make the screen a little bit more chaotic, but he will do a lot more damage that way.
We won't make it through this way.
Posh paper, nice.
This is making things difficult. Did you not think to repair it?
With things destroyed this badly, we really had no choice but to ditch the vessel.
Says you. Still looks like it could all be put back into place.
Well, with the proper resources, they probably could, but the question is, will those resources be here on the planet? Which, in some level, I highly doubt. Alright, take down the ship. Well, technically a sentinel, but it has a big gun on it and it flies. Not too bad. Ooh, active terminals, and they are detecting a ship. Is that the unknown vessel, or is that Ray's brother? I'm hoping the unknown vessel, but we will not know. What's this for? Nothing. So it's not a teleporter. Well, we are getting closer and closer. Uh-oh. Yeah, with a room this high, we can easily blindside our enemies. Oh, I don't think we targeted it. Alright, not to worry, we can handle that. Are we underneath the floor now? Have this? Oh no, we're up. Oh, I do like this level. It's totally different from anything we've been into so far. And that makes it extremely interesting to me. Because it does go more into the technological part of the story, which is of course Star Ocean's bread and butter, if you know what I mean. Ooh. Damn, this definitely break the bank.
How exquisite.
Self-destructor 3000? Ooh, interesting equipment pieces.
Looks like the power for the turbo lift is out. We'll need to repair the control console before we can use it.
Does anything here actually work? And let me guess, we're gonna need another one of your keycards, right?
You catch on fast. We'll have to search the living quarters further up ahead for it.
No worries, I'm sure we can. Oh. Did we see question marks or? Do we need a certain person to use that for us? How do we switch people? Listen. Okay, it doesn't change anything, so we're still controlling Laeticia.
Target sighted.
Got you covered. I shall see to this.
Fight.
A lot of question marks. I just don't know what that means. 'Cause I'm not seeing it if I don't look at the console, right?
So, it falls to me.
Oh wait, I understand. I was wondering about this, but I think that means that we don't have the keycard to use that console to begin with. So that would mean that we have to go back, check the rooms we haven't been to yet in order to like discover where those keycards are. And these are chests. I didn't know that. Alright, let's have a look around, see if we can find those key cards. Ooh.
Exquisite.
The keycard for the transporter is missing. That can only mean the Colonel or Gaston are using it already.
And this device cannot be operated without a key of cards. What options have we now?
There's a spare in the living quarters. That's up above us. So we still don't have a way to get to it.
Your Highness, this vessel is marked with holes. Surely one might lead us to the levels above.
Indeed. And with our lovely little Duma, we are sure to find a way.
So does that mean we have to go back where we were? Because that was technically above us. I'm wondering. I'm probably wrong. We might need to find another hole.
Our darling Duma should be able to see me through that opening. All you require is this key card from the living quarters, yes?
You should find a console up there. Use the key card on it and we should get access to the transporter.
Yeah, so basically I went a bit ahead of myself. More holes. More ways to go.
Exquisite.
Keycard Alpha. Nice. Do have to be careful looking at the colors of the door. We might be able to open other ones up as well.
Here goes nothing.
Why do we want to get back here? Or was it just a means to an end if we want to get back easier?
Looks like the power for the turbo lift is out. We'll need to repair the control console before we can use it.
More repairs to be doing. Okay, so where's this control panel we need to repair? This one? It must be down here somewhere, because that would explain why we would use that teleporter then. Maybe it's on the other side here.
Exquisite.
Mortar shells, nice.
Exquisite.
Is that it? That's all there is here? Not another hole we can go through? Nope, doesn't seem like it. And this is all based upon the assumption that we are doing based upon the text they are giving to us, that we need to find another console, repair it, and use it to open up the door, but it doesn't sound illogical. It just seems a bit convoluted to try to find where this thing actually is. But there are still things we haven't seen yet, so I'm not saying it's impossible. But the thing is, we do need to find the right order in order to do all these things.
Prepare yourselves for battle.
Energy levels low.
Worst case scenario, we get more experience, money and resources to be better than our opponents.
Threat neutralized.
Anything we can interact with here? Nope.
Exquisite.
A healing device. Very nice, but how does that help us? I think this corner has been fully explored. There was one alleyway we didn't use on our way back. Because I didn't know it was a teleporter. So. Like these are still not activated, are they? And that's it, a broken door. I think that's where we found the healing device behind. Alright, well, I can rest assured we've seen everything right now. We just need to find where that console is that they want us to repair in order to power up the door. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the episode here. I'm gonna roam around this entire ship a little bit more until I find where that console is that we need to prepare so we can power up the door, open it up, and see if the Emperor, the other operatives are there as well. So we're gonna leave it here. That's all for next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we power up this ship and move on ahead with the main story. So, we'll see you then. Bye bye.